Hey friend, Leela here. So I want to talk today about ego and judgment. Is ego bad or is ego good? What I would argue is that it's neither. It just is. Ego to me means sense of self as a human, knowing thyself, really strong. If you have a strong ego, you have a strong sense of self. Now, where the problems come in is when ego and soul are misaligned. And so as humans, we take a journey and we have the ego part of ourself more strong at moments and the soul part of self more strong at moments. When the ego and the soul are completely aligned with one another, meaning you have a strong sense of self, not just your human, animalistic even parts. You know thyself, but you have a strong soul, your will, your ability to connect to your heart and live from there and move from there and be loving and compassionate and in the present moment without judgment. When you're in that soul, moving in every moment from your heart, from your gut, from your whole beingness, and you have a strong ego, strong sense of self, I believe that's the most successful you can be in life as a human on planet Earth. So, for example, if you were a business owner, I heard somebody this morning call somebody else, or say somebody else had a strong ego. That was this one person's flaw. Yeah, he's a great guy, but he has a really strong ego. And I said, well, you have to. If he's a business owner, and if you don't self-promote, nobody will promote you. I actually have been told many times I have a very strong ego. Yes, I do. I know myself a lot, and I'm still learning myself in new contexts in my life. And so I'm also humbled, but I know that if I don't self-promote, nobody else will. So in Australia, there is this tall poppy syndrome, or tall poppy issue. I forget what they call it, something about tall poppies. But basically, if you get too high, if you get too big, somebody's going to try to knock you down. And we all know it. Most of the time, it's people closest to us. On some level. They'll feel like you're getting too big for your britches if you have a strong ego. But I would argue, if you don't know yourself, if you don't self-promote, your soul actually can't grow. Like, you need to see yourself, even in a misalignment of your ego. You need to get stronger in your ego, stronger in your sense of self, so that your soul can express more in the world. Don't stay small. Don't stay status quo. Don't stay just meek or weak because other people think you're getting too big. Now, how do you know if you're in strong ego or aligned ego and soul? Are you moving from your heart? Are you being completely unattached to the outcome? Are you having fun? Are you in joy? Are you not harming anybody at all, but just in a momentum forward to help and live and brighten yourself and everybody that you touch? Like, that's what soul, spirit, energy, breath, whatever you want to call it, is the light. Are you mixing that with the understanding that you are awesome and you have flaws, right? We all do. And so we work with that, and it doesn't mean that it's bad. It just is. And so I want to give you this idea that don't be hating on the ego. Love yourself more. Be the soul that you're meant to be through the expression of an ego as well. So I am super excited about August 8th, 8/8. You can step into, I've been called an abundance coach by some clients, but really I help you own your worth in lots of different ways, whether it be the bank account, but this particular 6-week, 42-day experience with me is about owning all parts of yourself, owning your worth, really. And you have to not just be in your mind and not be just doing spiritual work, not just be thinking, but you need to be in your body. That's owning it. When you know thyself, when you know your body, when you know what your pinky toe is doing all day, every day, and how you're sitting and how you're standing, how are you holding your jaw, your head right now? How's your belly button? Is it soft or hard? Are you closed? Are you open? Are you static? Are you dynamic? Are you fluid? Are you rigid? You know, these are the things you need to know about yourself if you're going to have success in life. So I'm created a 42-day experience, the Feel Good Rebellion, because most people want to feel like crap right now. I get it. It's easier to focus on what the problems are. I get it. I'm in it with you. But I want to feel good, and I believe you do too. So, Riverstone movement, you're going to move your body like the stones that are smooth in the river. Go over your bones with the water in your body. We're just water and minerals. So we're going to, for 42 days, be with your body. And I've done this in my own life, and it's completely transformed my mind and my outer expression of who I was and what I chose in life. And so I believe in you. If you feel good, you can change your own world and every world in between. Riverstonemovement.com. See you soon.